Section 1. Serendipitous Encounter. The bustling train station hummed like a symphony of life, a vibrant tapestry woven with the sounds of chattering travelers, the distant clanging of metal on metal, and the aromatic embrace of fresh coffee wafting through the air. It was a picturesque scene straight out of a painting, yet here Emma found herself, trapped in the limbo of delayed trains and uncertain travel plans. She shifted uncomfortably on the hard wooden bench, her sketchbook resting on her lap, the pages filled with sketches that yearned for freedom and inspiration. Each stroke of charcoal and ink represented an unfulfilled dream, a story waiting to emerge but held captive by airports, platforms, and a watchful clock that ticked too slowly. Beside her sat Liam, hunched over his laptop, fingers dancing furiously over the keys. He was immersed in a world crafted from words, barely glancing at the chaos around him. Every so often, he would glance at the announcement board, frustration flickering across his brow when it betrayed the reality of the delays, just like Emma's hopes for a peaceful afternoon. She couldn't help but admire his focus, the way his brow furrowed and his lips moved silently, presumably forming sentences that had yet to find their way onto the page. Emma peeked curiously at him, her artist's mind quickly sketching a narrative. He seemed so serious, so devoted to his purpose. What stories filled his mind? What adventures did he seek? She returned to her doodling, but the lines of her sketches began to blur as her imagination wandered. A chance meeting, she thought. Perhaps he was on a journey for inspiration too, much like her, a writer in search of life's fleeting moments to immortalize in prose. Suddenly, a bolt of electricity coursed through the air as Liam's eyes darted to hers, and in that fleeting instant, time appeared to stand still. Their gazes locked as if the entire station had faded away, noise dampening in the backdrop of this unplanned moment of connection. Swallowing her hesitation, Emma smiled first, an implicit invitation to connect. "What are you drawing?" he asked, his voice warm and curious, dismissing the usual barriers of strangers that often limited interactions. Emma hesitated, glancing down at the sketch of a whimsical street scene, alive with color and character. "Just a little something inspired by where we are," she replied, her heart racing. "I'm trying to capture the essence of this place." A tentative pride bubbled within her. Art was her language, a way of weaving.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?